Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. Yesterday, Raila Odinga met Nairobi Azimio leaders in preparation for Sunday's Jacaranda rally. And Raila made very interesting remarks I want us to have a look at here, for they are going to form the basis of our analysis and discussion right now. Standard Digital. Raila Odinga claims there were forced servers during the election period being used by IEBC. He was speaking when he met Azimio leaders from Nairobi. And you are seeing Raila is quoted as saying, tuligundua kulikuwa na servers 4. Moja ilikuwa Holland, ya pili Venezuela, 3 anniversary towers na industrial area. Server ya Venezuela tu ndiyo ilituma matokeo. Jose Kamago alikuwa anachukua matokeo ya Raila na kupatia Ruto. Raila Odinga speaking during a meeting with Nairobi Azimio leaders January 24th, 2023. Yes, Raila is bringing a very interesting new dimension to it. So there were 4 servers that were being used in the August presidential election, but only the Venezuelan server was used. In this video, as usual, I want us to dissect those remarks to see what is going on behind the scenes. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Yes, Raila is bringing a very interesting dimension to the rigging that took place on 9th August 2022. 4 servers were used, but only the Venezuelan server transmitted results, and that's why a good majority of Kenyans believes William Ruto is a Venezuelan president, a Kamago president. I'm one person who strongly believes that presidential elections in Kenya have always been rigged since 2007. 07 they were rigged, 2013 they were rigged, same to 2017 and in 2022. But looking at all these elections, 2022 was the worst and the most elaborate rigging scheme of all these other rigged elections. In 2022, it comes out clearly that there were so many players involved. The company that was printing ballot papers was involved in the rigging. The technology company that was offering transmission of results, electronic transmission of results, was involved in the rigging, Smartmatic Technologies. The Western countries were involved in the rigging. IEBC officials, returning officers, presiding officers, most likely even the commission, Chebukati, Boyamulu, Gulie, if all these allegations are anything to go by, it's almost very certain and clear they were also part and parcel of the rigging scheme. So 2022 was well laid out strategy, a strategy that could make it very hard for anybody to detect or sense any kind of form of rigging. If you look at 2007, it might be possible, or rather it appears, the rigging only took place at the tail end of results transmission when the government felt that the opposition candidate Raila was actually winning the election. They started cooking the results towards the tail end of results transmission. Same to 2013, where they were now forced to force a candidate to obtain 50 plus 1%. While it might be possible that in 2013, maybe no candidate attained that, but it was forced. In 2017, it appears that there was also an elaborate scheme to rig the elections, only that it was not well thought out. They had an algorithm that made it very clear that any other person could see that something is not adding up here. How comes that the results are not really flip-flopping or rather interchanging? Is only one candidate at the top from start to finish. It was later established that an algorithm was used. In 2022, it was a little bit complicated, a little bit delicate. It involved even the church. And we could see Kenyans being entertained at boomers as rigging took place behind the scenes. The results that were being transmitted from the polling stations, I strongly believe those results were being held somewhere. And I'm saying this with a lot of confidence. They were being held somewhere, being changed and then being sent to the portal. And then you have a commissioner, or rather a chair of the commission, saying that we've sent results there, do your own calculations. While already they knew exactly what they were doing. So in 2022, the rigging scheme, in my honest opinion, was very elaborate. But now, looking at 2027, I don't think or even believe that Kenyans should continue this kind of nonsense, because we have seen for sure what a president who does not enjoy the popular support of the people can do. You are seeing that in less than 4 months, you are seeing for yourself what this government is actually doing. This is a government that has actually made corruption normal. In fact, corruption is the order of the day in this government. And I'm saying that based on the calibers being appointed to serve in the government, be it a CS, a principal secretary. Some are very corrupt individuals who had actually even sometimes back been charged of corruption and even convicted in courts of law. Their charges and their cases had to be dropped for them to serve in government. And also some individuals that have also even been accused of murder. We are seeing them being given jobs in this government. Besides that, William Ruto campaigned on the platform of forming a hustlers government, is actually increasing the size of his government to accommodate more of his political cronies and allies at the expense of the so-called hustlers. The hustlers are now forced to dig deeper into their pockets to sustain and maintain these new offices being created. So we are seeing clearly that this is a government that does not care about the common man. And this is why I strongly believe that for Kenya to get it right, we must get it right in our elections. And 2027, in my honest opinion, I don't think it's even worth Kenyans wasting their time going to vote if what has been happening is what will happen again in 2027. It's high time Kenyans wake up to reject this open theft by some of these government institutions. This is open theft and will only lead Kenya to being a failed kind of a republic. Because looking at William Ruto's government is very clear. And this is something I keep repeating here. As time goes by, Kenyans will come to agree with me that this government is going to pass out as the worst government that has ever ruled Kenya. The worst government Kenya has ever had since independence. It's just a matter of time before Kenyans agrees with me on that. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. And those remarks by Raila Odinga, I also believe, only helped in building momentum to the Jacaranda rally. And Jacaranda rally, in my honest opinion, will most definitely shock William Samoei Ruto and the government. I strongly believe Kenyans in their thousands will turn out for that rally as a show of solidarity with Raila Odinga and a show of lack of confidence in William Ruto's government. Let's meet in our next analysis. If you want to support our forum, I've pinned my number on the comment section. Contact me through the number or feel free to channel your support to the number. God bless you. God bless Kenya.